Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
And this is open every Friday.
Every Friday, yeah. Every Friday afternoon, you can just come ask for anything in the collections. Their collections are completely online. As long as it's not framed, you get to see it. If it's framed and up in the storage, then they can't get to it.
So it's based on that?
Never had a problem.
They're all the kind of enemies of the kind of anarcho-communist anarchist mindset.
Fabulous.
And they're also bourgeois actually again. So you're running into that a lot today. This is an Italian artist. It's signed Fred Deltor, which is a pseudonym. Federico was his first name, and he was from Torino, so Deltor from Torino, I think is where he got it. So he, and the publishing house is fictitious also, this claims to have published it. So they're being cautious in 1929.
And then you give an address, but it's a fake address?
I actually have to go to Brussels about it. I need to check sometime.
Yeah.
So he was Italian, then he ended up in Belgium, and then he moved north into Holland. And by the time he was in Holland, he was a very distinguished furniture maker and sculptor. So, you know, he left his tumultuous political youth behind, as often happens, and had a very fine career as basically somebody who worked a lot in wood. So they're kind of remarkable, very rare, very unusual portfolio. What interested me is that this title page gives the titles in what? 7 languages? One of which is Esperanto. I couldn't figure out what it was, and I found it, my God, I think that's Esperanto. So, you know, which is this early attempt at an international language that is completely constructed. So there's Esperanto in there as well as French and English and German and whatever.
What kind of paper are these on? Do you know?
I don't remember if there's anything particularly special about it. Yeah, it looks like it's just a
regular cream wool.
Yeah, nice wove paper. Yeah.
What year was it that the French outlawed the poussoir technique?
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
I never heard that. That's interesting. I have no idea.
Well, I think that occurred around the time that some of Chagall's jazz series were being reproduced in that stencil.
Could be. Yeah, Chagall and well, a number of prominent French artists worked in poussoir. We have one fake one I can think of. I think this was usually done with a full participation of the artist. I don't think it was like they were being ripped off with this technique. But I'd love to know more about that. If it was outlawed at some point, I'd love to know about it. I'll look and see if I can find something on that.
I think I read something about that.
Yeah. Well, if you dredge it back up, send me a note. That'd be fascinating to know about. So this is a really luscious thing here that I saw some years ago in another institution and just kind of fell in love with it. And it's bizarre. Here's the wrapper for it. And it says in German that they're Marmoretzungen, which means basically etchings in marble. How about that? And
The cover too? The cover too?
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you if that was done with a needle.
Well, and I don't know. I mean, we don't know literally how it was done, but it could be that they were etched in marble and then relief printed. You know, so basically white line etching kind of way. Possible. And it's a memorial to a poet who is a very close friend of the artist who died in the war. I think they were both soldiers. So his friend died, and he did this as a memorial to him. And it has the poetry in it, which is fascinating. So there's pages with text, and there are sound poems. And if my German was really great, I would rattle off a page for you. But I'm probably too bashful. But they're,
What year?
they're
Wow,
spectacular.
that's an amazing, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's right around, I think so too, it's right around 1919, I think.